friend. How wonderful to see you again. And I hope that you are doing well and you're being gentle with the needs of your spirit. And you have popped in at the perfect time again. I'm just about to pull a couple of cards so we can see what the energies have in store for us tonight. And like always, just a gentle reminder, there are impersonator accounts on TikTok again pretending to be me. So please remember, I will never send you a message saying that I have a reading for you or that I have a special message. So if somebody does send you a message saying that they have a reading and they ask you for a donation, please remember that that is not me. So go ahead and take an inhale to ground yourself, and let's see what the cards have. I think we're going to go right off the top there. And I'm not even going to pull. I'm just going to take 3 cards. All right. Oh, shift your energy. So that is a lovely one. So the shift your energy card in this case is actually going to be really important on your journey because it actually is just that, the shifting of your energy. Now, this is going to mean that you're making a lot of change lately, not just necessarily physically, but spiritually and emotionally. So this is a growth-based card here tonight. So this means that a lot of change is going to be happening for you. So the spirit is making a lot of change. So a lot of shifting is going to be happening. A lot of change is going to be happening. A lot of emotional maturity is going to be happening. So when a card like this comes up, you are no longer able to be the victim of your situation. You're no longer able to be a victim of your past. You're no longer able to be a victim of what potentially could happen to you. So that doesn't mean that things have not happened to you, but it means that your spirit is no longer going to let them define you, and it's no longer going to let them hold you back. So that's actually very important, because if you have been living in a lack-based mentality, or if you've been living in a victim space of why did these things happen to me, poor me, this is really hard on me, your spirit's going to now see it as a growth-based opportunity for yourself, and it's going to start saying these lessons have occurred, these things that I've been through are now in the past, but I'm moving forward onto something bigger and better for myself because my spirit doesn't need it anymore. So that's actually really important, because that's actually really big, because once it's done that as well, it's also going to say the people that I was involved with these particular lessons are no longer going to have any power over me either. So this is all about taking the power back, shifting the energy, growing through your energy, because once you do that, you're beginning to realize the infinite possibility of your soul, but also realizing that the universe has your back. So this card has a lot of meaning when one like this is going to be coming up, sort of the first thing in the reading, sort of the defining thing. So this is actually going to be a really important potential card to sort of, hi baby, to sort of start out your session. So this is actually going to be a sort of capping card, is what we want to call it. Oh, the laughter card. Now that I love, because it means as well as making these huge changes for yourself, as well as making these giant potential changes, your spirit's going to be seeking the joy on top of it all. So it's going to start saying, there's been so much serious going on in my life. There's been so much sort of shifting and changing going on. There's been so much sort of pushing, but the joy is going to be the big thing that it's going to be seeking at. So it's going to start saying, all the seriousness that I've been through, all the chaos that I've been through, all the drama that I've been through, that is also no longer defining me. That is also going to be the thing that is being left behind in the past, and the joy is not going to be the defining thing. Okay, come on, we're going to have to go down right up. Oops, here we go. Oh, he is looking for a lot of attention today. So I know he's going to just keep circling and circling and circling and not settle down. So yes, so the laughter is going to be the thing that you are looking for now. The laughter is going to be the thing that you're generating. And that is going to be one of the most important things as well, because when you get a really big starting card like that, shift your energy, and couple it with the laughter card, that's really great, because not only are you now defining those really strong boundaries for yourself, but your spirit's saying the joy is going to be the thing on top of it. Your spirit is saying that the joy is going to be the thing that you're now putting out, and you're no longer letting other people take your happiness. You're no longer letting other people define that happiness, and you are no longer letting other people tell you that you're not worthy of your joy. So that's actually another really great card to have on top of that, because when you're coupling those two together, that's all about your spirit saying, it's my turn to define my life. Other people no longer have that permission to do that for me. Oh, gratitude and appreciation. Now, that's another one. This is all about like a very mature outlook on it, because this is your spirit saying, I might not understand the reason for the lessons I've been through, but I appreciate that I've been through them because they have grown me into the spirit that I am today. And I now have the spiritual maturity to be able to walk into the life that I am, knowing that my vibration is higher than it was before, knowing that my soul is where it is today, knowing my soul is enlightened where it is today, but I'm ready to bring that joy and that opportunities for peace back to me. But I'm ready to take responsibility for my part in the lessons that I've been through. But again, they're not going to hold me back anymore. So again, this beautiful opportunity for this growth coming out of all of your lessons. So again, I love this to see this growth kind of potential coming out of it, this beautiful expression of this change coming from that, because it means when your spirit is stepping into this kind of growth, you're saying to yourself, I'm seeing who I am for the first time. I'm not letting this change be defined by the beliefs that other people have given throughout my human life. And I'm also letting myself now create from the understanding of where I am in my spiritual vibration presently. So this way it's a true vibration, not one based on fear or perception that I may have been carrying forward from past beliefs. So that is really defined, and that is really beautiful. And I'm glad that that is something where you may be coming to in your journey. And I'm feeling like we should pull one more. Oh, the make a wish. And I love that, because that means your spirit is finally going back to that gentle innocence that I can have whatever I want whenever I want, because back to that childhood pattern of I can wish for whatever I want when I see the stars, when I pick up the dandelion, when I find that ladybug, that beautiful potential and opportunity to make a wish and define and dream. So one of the things I always tell people, when you find something like this, write 3 things down that you would want to wish for, write 3 things down that you would want when you were a child, and see if your spirit still believes you can have that. Oh, he's back. And if you still believe you want those, then that's a great key. If you don't think you can have those, then ask yourself, is it because you no longer want it, or is it because you now believe that you can't have it anymore because your belief system has changed into one of lack, into one of regret, or into one of the belief that the universe will not give it to you? And then maybe it's something that you do need to work on for yourself. So again, that go ahead and make that wish for yourself, realizing the universe wants you to have that just as much as you do. So those are your messages for the night, my friend, and I do hope that helps you on your journey. And like always, take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Take care and be well.